Hi, this session is to explain what are the front end and the back end add-ons to be installed while while configuring Fiori, and also how to create catalogs, how to create groups, and how to assign those created catalogs and groups to the role, and how to assign role to the user. So we'll go through all this administration related process of configuring Fiori Launchpad. So as a first step, we need to refer this Fiori amps library, which is reference for all the Fiori applications. So as of today, all apps provided by SAP is like almost 781. So 781 apps, which includes transactional apps, fact sheet apps, and as well as analytical apps. So it's a combination of all these three apps, and till date today we have almost 781, not almost, exact 781 applications available for us to configure. Okay, so as a first reference point, I would like to check a couple of ESS MSS related apps, and let's go and check approve leave request. So let's assume this is our scenario, and we would like to apply MSS related applications into Fiori. So we'll see how to configure them and how those can be added into catalogs, standard catalogs, and as well as move to custom catalogs and groups and so on. So this is the old version 1, and right now this is the version 2. So let's select that. So this is a perfect reference point for whoever installing from basis perspective. It is like Fiori administration perspective. So it's always we need to refer this library because it is updated on daily basis as well by SAP, and it has the latest and the greatest information updated in the site. Okay, so let's move on to how to configure approve leave request. So this is our application. We need to configure this one. So as you notice, there are a couple of steps which says this approve leave request is a part of HR related application, so which is like ESS MSS stuff, and the required backend product is SAP ERP, which is ACC, and the application type is a transactional. So a database is any database. So this application can be installed in any ECC system with any combination of database, and it is a type called a transactional type. So please refer to for any of your applications. If you want to configure something else, then they will say that hey, this is only for HANA database, or this is a fact sheet application or analytical application, and this could be your backend product could be CRM or SRM and or so on. So please check your if anyone of your manager or someone else who comes to you basis team or Fiori admin team and asks for hey, I need so and so application, and please come back and check whether you have a valid system in your landscape or not. So that's the first check we need to check here. And once we here, please go through all the features where the application can provide it, and this is all the key features what can this app does, approve leave request app does, and to proceed further, click on the implementation information, and you'll see a bunch of steps like installation, configuration, extensibility, support, and related apps. So installation and configuration would be pure SAP basis guys' responsibility to install and configure it, and configuration of HR would be for example to make approve leave request working fine with which involves HR functional guys as well, so that they can do some configuration from backend side. So that part entire stuff can be done only in the ECC system. So extensibility is like, we want, if we want to modify our customized MSS application like approval request, so we can we have this opportunity to we have this option to open the code and customize it and redeploy it back again, so that what are the customer requirements is done, so that can be extensible and redeployed, so that the requirement will be meet to as per the business requirements. Support, SAP support, which component has to be selected, and related apps. And related apps is like what are the apps which comes along with this package. So let's go step by step. So once expand this installation, you'll see two sections here. One is front-end components and back-end components. So the front-end components, please remember, always refer to the gateway system, which is your SAP NetWeaver gateway, which is an ABAP stack. And back-end components is your ECC system. Okay, so in case of embedded system, which is both ECC and as well as NetWeaver gateway residing in the same box, in that case these two options will be applicable as well, which means the two add-ons should be deployed into your embedded system. So this has been segregated separately because of central hub scenarios, like your gateway is separate box and ECC is a separate box. So very first step we need to check is for the front-end components, the product version is SAP Fiori 1.0 for SAP ERP HCM. Okay, and the minimum support package stack is 03. Okay, so the software component version is UI HR 001 and 100. And prerequisite for installation, please make sure your gateway box is having either SAP Fiori for SAP ERP HCM 1.2 SPS 3 add-on, or in SAP NetWeaver 7.4, which is later than SPS 04. Okay, so by default, if you install SAP NetWeaver 7.4, it comes with SP8 as a default version. So we do have NetWeaver 7.5 SP1 released as well. So SAP is increasing with new products, and we need to make sure we are up to date with their products. So SAP also recommends always to have latest SP all the time. So that's even good because of a lot of issues coming up, and those are fixed in the next SP level. Okay, so from basis perspective, all we need to make sure is the software component version. This is an add-on, and which add-on should be installed in gateway and which add-on should be installed in ECC box. So from basis standpoint, these are the two things which should be taken care of. And let's go to the service marketplace and download and install UIHR 001 100 in SAP NetWeaver 7.4, which is your gateway box, and this GBX01HR 600, which is your ECC box. So once you install these two add-ons, once you install those two add-ons, you'll have all the roles, everything coming into your systems. Okay, so this is applying these two add-ons is through Saint and spam transaction codes, and even SAP is now making as a best practice to always choose maintenance planner to plan and analyze required changes to your system landscape. So this is very important. Earlier it was maintenance optimizer. Now they made maintenance planner very easy, and the user experience for even this maintenance planner is, it looks like a Fiori, and it is Fiori. And it's very easy and understandable, and which made it very easy to do the process. You don't need to connect to solution manager, and also it always requires just your service S user ID, service marketplace S user ID. Okay, so once you install these two add-ons in your ECC and gateway system, the next step would be going to the configuration step. This following section lists app specific data required to configure the app. So as you notice, these are all once both add-ons are installed in both the systems, you will see the technical catalog, SAP HCR, HR, TCT, technical PFCG role as this one, TCRT, semantic object is leave request, action is approve, LPD curse role is UIHR001. I'll show you everything in the system, but just want to show you in detail overview of what are the information is required and important. So once and this is important, SAP UEFI application, and this is a business catalog and a group and as well as role. So where do you see all this information? Let me show you by connecting to Fiori Launchpad Designer. Okay, and the OData service which needs to be activated. So this is OData service which should be activated in your gateway system, which is your front-end server. Okay, and as I said, extensibility is like, you can download the application, which is HCMLRQ APV, and this can be downloaded through transaction code SE38, and there is a program name, report name, so we need to execute that. Whether you can upload or download the entire application. So I'll show you that process as well. And here extensibility is like, once you have this technical name, which is your UEFI application name, you can download and you modify these controls, extension points, and then re-upload back again as per the business requirement. So in case of any SAP issues, we always recommend we always raise OSS incidents to this application component. And as I said, once you install this add-on, which is UI let me expand this, UIHR001, along with the approved leave request application, you will also get My Team Calendar. So these are all related apps which shows you in here. Okay, so let's connect back to the system and see step by step what and how we can do this process.